Hi, welcome back. In this lecture, we are diving into one of the most fundamental and effective prompting styles, instruction-based prompting. This technique is all about being clear, direct, and specific with what you want from the model. If you've ever said, ChatGPT isn't giving me what I asked for, chances are the instruction wasn't clear enough. When you use instruction-based prompting the right way, you reduce confusion, get better output, and save time editing. Let's walk through how it works, real examples, and when to use it. So, what is instruction-based prompting? Instruction-based prompting means giving ChatGPT a direct task, a clear command about what to do, how to do it, and sometimes how to format the result. Think of it like giving directions to a helpful assistant. For example, write a 3-sentence summary of this paragraph. List 5 benefits of meditation using bullet points. These are not casual suggestions. They are precise instructions. That clarity helps the model stay focused, avoid drifting, and deliver exactly what you need. Let's talk about why instruction-based prompting is so powerful. ChatGPT is a language model. It predicts the next word based on your input. If your prompt is vague or open-ended, the model has to guess what you want, and it might guess wrong. But when you give it clear direction, it narrows the scope of the response and focuses on the task you defined. This is especially helpful when you are creating structured content. You want something short or long. You need to match a format or tone. It's also great for professional use, emails, blog posts, summaries, checklists, and more. Now, how do you structure an effective instruction? Here's a simple formula. Action verb plus task details plus optional tone or format. Let's break that down. 1. Action verb. Start with a verb like write, list, explain, summarize, describe, generate. Next, task details. What's the topic? How long should it be? Who is it for? 3. Optional tone or format. Should it be casual or formal? In bullet points or paragraph form? Example. Summarize this article in 5 bullet points using simple language. Or write a professional email to a client informing them about a delayed delivery. This kind of prompt eliminates guesswork and leads to sharper, more useful responses. Now it's demo time. Let's go to ChatGPT and try this prompt. Write a professional email to a client informing them about a delayed delivery. Copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT. Submit the prompt. Wait for the response to be completed. Look at the response, and the professional email looks amazing. Similarly, you can try out different instruction-based prompts. Now let's look at a few real-world uses. Example 1. Summarization. Summarize this blog post in 3 bullet points for social media. Useful for repurposing content in seconds. Example 2. Teaching a concept. Explain how Bitcoin works to someone with no tech background. Great for educational material or tutorials. Example 3. Email writing. Write a polite follow-up email to a recruiter asking for an update after an interview. Professional, time-saving, and clear. Example 4. SEO content. List 10 long-tail keywords related to vegan meal prep. Perfect for digital marketers and bloggers. Instruction-based prompts are simple but incredibly versatile. You just need to define the task clearly. Here are a few tips to make your instruction-based prompts even better. 1. Be specific. Write a paragraph is better than tell me something. 2. Define length, format, or tone when needed. Don't assume, tell the model what you expect. 3. Give a role if it helps. You can combine this with role-based prompting. Act as a fitness coach. Write a 5-tip list to improve posture. 4. Use follow-ups to refine. If the result isn't quite right, ask. Now rewrite that in a more conversational tone. Let's wrap it up. Instruction-based prompting is one of the fastest ways to get high-quality output from ChatGPT. It's direct, flexible, and ideal for everyday use, from content creation to communication. Remember the formula: verb plus task plus optional format or tone. Use it for writing, summarizing, generating ideas, or creating professional documents. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.